Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Sun Pacific Holding Corp, ticker symbol SNPW. We're going to discuss a little bit of information about the company in general. We're going to break down the charts, talk about key support and resistance levels, and I'm going to discuss my plans moving forward with this stock, specifically going into next week. So, just to reiterate, I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own research before investing in a stock. Also, guys, if you find value in today's video, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps grow the channel. And if you like our content, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we do release a new video. So let's dive right on into it. Let's look at what this company is about. Sun Pacific Holding Corp uses management's knowledge and experience to serve customers and shareholders through quality service and equipment, working to keep customers satisfied and by doing our part in protecting the environment. So SNPW is traded on the OTC market, which means they can be traded on TD Ameritrade or Fidelity, but not Robinhood or Webull. Speaking of Webull, I keep forgetting to mention that if you do want to earn 4 free stocks using Webull, and you can check out the link below in the description that I have. All you have to do is sign up and deposit $100, and you can get up to 4 free stocks. So just something to keep in mind with these OTC stocks. Every time that you do have a transaction, whether you buy or sell, you're going to have a $6.95 fee. So if I buy one share of SNPW, then I'm going to be charged at $6.95. And again, when I go to sell it, I'm going to be charged that as well. So just a heads up on that. So the next thing I want to talk about are their subsidiaries, which are basically companies ran within the Sun Pacific Holding Corp. And they have three. They have one, Sun Pacific Power. They have another one, Street Smart Outdoor. And then the next one is Med Recycler. Okay, guys, so their first subsidiary is Sun Pacific Power. So Sun Pacific Power builds competitively priced next generation solar panels and lighting products made primarily in the USA. Sun Pacific Power has 8 worldwide manufacturing and assembling locations, including 5 in the United States. Okay, so their solar products, they deal with solar panels, okay, and the solar panels are different in a sense of your traditional solar panels, and they don't use glass. They don't have glass to built into the panels, which actually drives their cost down, I think, by like 40%, if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of a big deal whenever you're producing anything. If you can cut costs that much on some type of traditional product. They also have solar powered bus shelters, which they actually have contracts through New Jersey and Florida to have these solar powered bus shelters, I believe, for a 10-year contract. They can keep those shelters in specific cities. But the solar powered bus shelters are going to provide the opportunity for digital advertisement, and they'll be able to have um, digital displays for things as basic advertisement, but as well as things like Amber Alerts if you need to alert some type of emergency and things like that. So and safety alerts and public notifications, things like that. So they also have solar powered LED trash bins as well as different types of lighting products. Okay, guys, so the next subsidiary is Street Smart Outdoor. So basically, this is an advertising section of their business. So it says Street Smart Outdoor is rapidly growing street furniture outdoor advertising that offers advertising space on bus shelters and bus benches, which, if you remember just a few seconds ago, we talked about how they actually have these bus shelters, right? So it kind of ties into one another. Um, and place solar-based trash bins in small towns on high traffic main roads. The company currently maintains over 1,000 signs in its outdoor advertising marketplace and has several new signs in new towns to roll out this year. So, yeah, so pretty cool, right? Another way to generate some revenue. And like I said, it kind of ties into, one of their other subsidiaries, which is the benches and the bus shelters. Okay, and their last one is Med Recycler, and it says turning waste into renewable energy. And it talks about their facility, and it says their facility will create approximately 20 to 30 permanent jobs for local residents once complete, support up to 100 Rhode Island-based professionals, tradesmen, electricians, and construction-related jobs during the assembly, build-out, and continued maintenance of the facility, create new tax revenue for both town and state, generate renewable energy equal to the amount required to power over 1,000 homes each year in an environmentally friendly way, serve the need of Rhode Island's medical community, also help extend the life of Rhode Island's central landfill, which is projected to reach capacity in 2030. So, if there's one thing you get out of this video, and I hope you realize, what sector that we're looking into. Okay, so this is another play in the, environmental, clean energy type sector. And if you've been keeping up with these type of plays, they've been on fire as of late. Some of them that we've actually talked about, clean energy fuels, which is CLNE, um, GEVO, those stocks have just going absolutely bonkers the past several weeks. And it all started basically after the election due to our new administration. Okay. And so I don't see any reason why this one can't do the same. I don't know if it's going to get to that level, to that $14 or $15 level, but I wouldn't be surprised if it got, well over $1, maybe $1.50, almost $2 level sometime in the near future. So let's go ahead and dive into the charts and see what they're telling us. Okay, guys, we're here on SNPW, and as you see here, for the longest time, it just traded sideways. Really not a whole lot of action. It traded for under a cent for quite some time, and then all of a sudden, kind of like all the other plays, around November, late November, this thing started to really take off, and just about shot straight up and hit right at about 35 cents before crashing down. Not a full crash, but just a really big pullback. But the good thing about this is over the last couple of weeks, it's found really good support here at about the 7.5 cent range. Okay, and it just continues to bounce off. So kind of makes me think that we're due to start trading in a more upward direction since we didn't fall back down and completely crash. We're holding support here. So that's where you're going to find your support, about the 7.5 cent mark. Your resistance is going to be at the 13, around the 13 cent mark. You can say 13 and a half to play it safe. It's currently trading at 12 cents, so it's a pretty good, it's kind of a steal at this point, I think, because I do think it's going to start in an uptrend pretty soon. So anyway, that's your key support and resistance levels. And again, it's been trading sideways and holding support for about 2 weeks. So that's kind of a good sign in my opinion. So um, some things to keep in mind is, you want to look out, kind of do your research and see if there's any type of catalysts that are going to come up on this particular stock. If they do have any type of big catalyst, then that's something that any type of positive news can drive this stock in upward direction, whether that be earnings or some type of new product, things like that. So my plan moving forward for this week is I'm going to establish my position, whether it be 1 to 2,000 shares, and I'm going to have a price target to cash out probably at about 25 cents, I think, on this first swing. And if you look here, we're at 12. So, it can get to, roughly around here. And then I'll cash out and, wait for it to pull back, and then I'll get back in. So, just to kind of give you an idea for those of you who don't know how to figure out how many shares you can buy, and just to kind of show you how cheap this stock is right now. If you have 120 bucks, okay, plus your 695, because you're going to need that 695 to purchase this OTC stock. Minus the 695 fee, you'll have 120 left, is what I'm saying. Divide that by 12 cents. You can have 1,000 shares of this stock, okay? And if it rides up to, um, you know, 25 cents, which I'm playing it safe there, it can go a lot higher. Then you have $250, and you minus your 695 fee, because you'll have to pay that whenever you sell. minus your 120 investment, you can double your money just off of small $120 investment. Okay, so anyway, my plan moving forward, like I said, I'm going to establish a smaller position, and I'm going to use it just as a swing trade, and I'm going to write it to 25 cents unless I see that it's got some type of big news come out or it really has a lot of momentum, then I may write it higher than that, and I'll just set my trailing stop loss up basically. So as the stock moves up, so does my stop loss, and then for some reason it crashes down and I'll cash out and take profit. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and be on the lookout for tomorrow's video for the weekly stock picks. And other than that, we'll catch you tomorrow night, and hope you guys have a good one.